Continuing on from yesterday, let's talk about some more spooky games for handheld consoles, this time on the 3DS. Shin Megami Tensei Devil Survivor 1 and 2 are turn-based strategy games and are re-releases of the DS games that I talked about in the last video. These feature enhanced art, voice acting, new demons and an 8th day to extend the story. For story content, they are the definitive versions. Your mileage may vary on the new art, but either version of the games are worth playing because the girls have giant tits. This is a remastered version of the original game on the DS. Here we go. This is Atlas style. This isn't as popular as the original version but does contain extra content and changes. These include new artwork, new X missions, updated visuals, a new dungeon revolving around a new character named Alex, 3 new endings related to Alex and the dungeon, and new demons. The game was criticized in particular for the altered art style, the Alex content and the removal of the sub-app limit, which some people felt made the game too easy. My master thinks either version of the game is worth playing, but you'll probably have an easier time finding the newer version. Amazingly, this is the only version of the game available. You play as Flynn, who is a member of a group of samurai that protect the civilians of the Eastern Kingdom of Mikado against demon threats. You slowly unravel the mystery of the story, which my master doesn't want to spoil, while fighting and fusing demons like in other SMT games. Instead of random battles, creatures are on screen now and you can attack them first, which gives you an advantage. Otherwise, combat is largely the same as other SMT games. My master likes the game but thought the change in art style was pretty gaudy and looked like a cheap mobile game. The soundtrack is good, although my master misses Shoji Meguro. Amazingly, there's no other version of this game either. This is a spin-off of SMT4 and takes place in an alternate timeline, spinning off from the original game's neutral ending. It still has the same turn-based combat as other SMT games and includes many of your favorite demons. Instead of playing as the main character from SMT4, you play as the demon hunter Nanashi, who dies and is resurrected by the demon Data in exchange for becoming his godslayer. Some people complained that the game felt more like Persona than an SMT game because of tropes like the power of friendship. My master thinks it's still worth playing. This is marketed as a spin-off of the Fatal Frame games. It's an augmented reality game which requires a special booklet to play. The worst aspect of the game is you can't actually play it in the dark. You need proper lighting for the game to recognize images from the booklet, which kills the atmosphere. Add the spotty camera to that and you have an experience is sometimes okay and sometimes frustrating. This is the sequel to 999 and features similar gameplay to the former game. With both puzzles' visual novel sections, you play as Sigma, one of 9 characters kidnapped and trying to escape from a giant warehouse. You can choose to ally with or betray people and there are 24 endings to see. However, the flow system lets you jump around through the different narrative strands whenever you like. You aren't forced to replay puzzles and can skip dialogue you've already read. Also, the graphics no longer use the sprites of the first game, so we get to see Alice's tits in glorious 3D. This is a solid sequel to the first game, and if you like visual novels, this is a must-play. Well, that's all of the 3DS games my master has. I'll be back soon with more of his spooky games for other consoles including PSP, PS3, PS4, PS5, Wii and Wii U, Switch and Xbox 360.